Hello, my name is Brehon Mills, and I would like to welcome you back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about APXT. APXT. I just picked up 450 shares on Friday. I did trade the stock a couple of times. I ended up getting stopped out, but I did pick up a nice little profit. But I think I'm going to stay in the stock long term. I think the company has a great future ahead of itself. There's a lot of potential with this company. All right, I want to talk about, actually, I want to show you guys a video right quick.
Epstein, Co-Chief Executive Officer and Chief Financial Officer, Secretary at Apex Technology Acquisition Corp. And you're joining us to talk all about what's going on here. You tell us about AvePoint and what this deal is all about.
Well, it's great to be here. Happy Thanksgiving. AvePoint is the leading cloud software company for data governance and management in the Microsoft Cloud ecosystem. And when we were looking for a company to merge with, we had 5 criteria. We wanted a company that was growing fast, profitable, in a large market with great technology and experienced technical leadership. And we found all 5. Check, 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 check. So we're very excited about merging with AvePoint.
What is the timing of this, do you think? This is going on to the NASDAQ, right? And the ticker symbol will change.
Right, well, our ticker symbol is APXT. We're a public SPAC, and we announced the deal Monday.
Right.
We now have to file the merger proxy with the SEC, and the deal is expected to close in the first quarter.
Right, and ABPT, I think, is going to be the new ticker symbol, though I could be wrong. So tell me more about what it is that...
That will be the new ticker symbol after it closes.
Good.
So if people are interested in now, it's ours, which is APXT. So our company is trading, expecting the merger to happen.
Tell me more about some of the criteria and why now this is the right point for this.
Well, cloud software is growing very fast within the enterprise software world. And there are 212 cloud software companies today that are public. And if you use those criteria of scale, 150 million up in revenue in that range, growth, 25% or faster growth, and profitable, 10% or higher profit margin, only 5 of those 212 companies meet that criteria, and AvePoint will be the 6th. Because we're growing our ARR, annual recurring revenue, by 30%. We have a 14% profit margin, and we have a very large market in the Microsoft ecosystem.
I mean, I'd be remiss if I didn't say you were the former Oracle CFO, right? I think that you bring a lifetime of experience here into this kind of cloud and data. This is the wave of the future, is it not?
Absolutely. The amount of data is growing very quickly, and the risk of mismanaging the data from a privacy or cybersecurity point of view is very large and getting larger. And so what you need is software like AvePoint software to manage it and govern it. You have to figure out who has access to the data. When people leave, you have to delete the access. You have to figure out when to delete the data itself. You have to back it up in case you have a cybersecurity attack and it's locked up. So all of these data management and governance problems that anyone has in the Microsoft ecosystem, AvePoint can solve. So this is a big problem. It's getting bigger, and AvePoint is the solution to that problem.
So when we look at what's going on, I mean, today we're talking about Salesforce and Slack. Do you expect some more consolidation in the industry?
Well, I've spent a long time in venture capital as well, and what happens is the venture capital world finances many startups. Some of them grow to be large companies, and then they often become acquired by the larger companies. So there's a constant iteration of new companies being formed, companies merging and being acquired by the large ones. When I was the CFO at Oracle, we acquired one company every month or so. And so you have the large companies often making acquisitions, and yet you still have so much opportunity that the venture capital world of technology is thriving.
Right, and you'll be on the board of the new company, is that right?
That's right, I'm joining the board. I've served on the board of Booking Holdings for 16 years, and I joined that board when it had a $1 billion market value. And I retired last year when it had an $80 billion market value, so that was a very exciting experience for me. And then I joined the board of Twilio, and I joined Twilio when it had a $4 billion market value, and it's now over $45 billion. So I'm hoping for the same kind of growth in AvePoint. That's going to be a terrific experience over the next number of years.
Wow, the golden touch. It certainly sounds like, Jeff. That being said, was AvePoint's sort of relationship with Microsoft very key? The growth that they've been seeing, was that key to the decision?
Absolutely. Microsoft is a tidal wave sweeping through American enterprises. They're under Satya Nadella's leadership over the last several years. Microsoft has gained dramatic share. Teams has grown 50% in the last 6 months to 115 million users. Microsoft 365 has 250 million users. And we sell software to help Microsoft software work better in terms of governance and management and compliance. So we only have 7 million users out of the 250 million Microsoft potential users. That's about a 3% market share. That 250 million over the next few years is going to go to 500 million, and we think we can grow our market share from 3% to 10%. So our target over time is to grow from 7 million users today to 50 million users in the future.
Wow, there you have it, man. That is some phenomenal news. Only 3 million, 7 million. That can actually go to 50 million, man. That is phenomenal news. All right. So, all right, now let's take a look at the stock price. All right. And one of the main reasons why I actually thought about jumping back in. So as you can see here, it started to stabilize around $14. But when you take a look at the, a wedge, all right, so now the company had a huge spike upwards. We came back down for a little bit and we started settling. All right, so we had some not debt consolidate, but we had some consolidation here. And again, after an uptrend, all right, we have a pullback, we have consolidation, and then hopefully after this consolidation, we springboard upward. All right, springboard upward. So that's what I expect this week. All right, again, we had a huge spike upwards. We had a healthy pullback. Then we have some consolidation. Now I believe the next trend for this stock is going to be more momentum to the upside, more movement to the upside. And I like the ultimate oscillator. So the ultimate oscillator is trending up, and it was trending upwards. So especially once it hit the 50 mark, that's when I really like to buy more. But we was around 46, so I figured that this would be a great opportunity to jump into the stock. So again, just based on the technicals, you can see a wedge pattern forming, and again, you have the consolidation, and then hopefully we springboard upward to new higher prices. Okay, all right. The company has great potential. The technicals look good for right now, and I think I'm gonna do some call options on the stock as well, and I'm gonna hold some shares for a long time. Okay, and I think this is a great buy. Okay, a great buy. A lot of upside, huge potential, and Microsoft teams. You already know Microsoft is one of the best in the business at doing what they do. All right, so that's all I have for you guys today. All right, thanks for checking out the channel. Hey, if this is your first time checking me out, hit the like, subscribe, and come on back for more wealth building information. Peace.